Welcome back to AGR. We both just got done playing the beta to a game called Mortal Shell.
Mortal Shell.
And we're here to tell you our first thoughts and impressions.
Here we go.
First thing that you notice when you start playing this game, what did you think about the graphics and the atmosphere?
Amazing. The graphics are really good. Atmosphere. This is the very first Souls-like game not made by FromSoft that feels like Dark Souls.
Atmosphere-wise, I'll completely agree.
Yes.
Because I will say that one aspect of Dark Souls is a little bit horror. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of afraid to go around that corner. Yeah, and this gave me that afraid to go. Like, I want to explore, but I'm a little bit afraid to explore. And that's what a lot of Souls-likes are missing. And you hear the term Souls-like a lot. But in video games,
I know.
This is a Souls-like.
Yeah.
This is a Souls-like.
Down to the core.
Yes. It's like people who absolutely loved playing Dark Souls made a Dark Souls game.
Yes.
And I mean that with in a positive light.
Yeah.
Because they didn't steer away from it. They were like, let's make a Souls game.
Yeah.
And they did, and they called it something else.
I was impressed with it just by there's only 15 people on the development team.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's only 15 people. It's an indie project.
Mm-hmm.
I like that when you go to graphics, you can go to indie mode, and it makes it real, like, pixelated. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah, like, makes it like an old school indie game, which is really cool.
I guess we should say who it's made by. It's developed by Cold Symmetry.
Cold Symmetry.
And produced by PlayStack, which are two companies I've never even heard of, so that's how indie.
PlayStack?
Yeah.
Never heard either one of them.
Yeah, I had never heard of either one of them. The next positive, I will say, is another very Souls-like thing, and that was the narrative. It was very, very mysterious. Vague, purposefully vague.
Yeah.
But it made you want more. I wanted more. I wanted to know why I'm here. I wanted to know who some of these people in this world are.
The woman that's talking to me, like, why is she so creepy?
Why is she talking to me? They did a very good job of making me want more of what this world is about.
Yeah, like, are we undead? I'm sure we are. Why are we undead?
Something.
Yeah. Why are we able to take people's bodies over? Like,
yeah, the narrative makes me want more, and if I want more, it's a positive.
The shell aspects, I really like.
Like the character choices and stuff?
Yeah, I didn't think I would because I hate being limited to, like, Dark Souls. One of the things I loved was builds.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there were so many weapon choices.
This just seemed like a different way to do builds.
Yeah.
And you weren't tied down to any because you basically got, in the beta, we were only allowed to try 2 builds. 2. There's 4, right?
Yeah, there's 4.
So depending on what they are, I think 4 is enough to, anytime you want to bounce around between the 4, I think that's great. Is there any positives you want to say?
The battle system, it's an action RPG, but I feel like the way you fight, it's heavier, like you feel more weighty than a Dark Souls game, but it works.
So to me, the harden aspect, it was real simple and odd at first when I first started using it, and that, like, after you get used to it, that is a huge positive to me. But the actual combat to me felt sluggish. Like, I started getting used to it, but it felt like even the movement and the swings, even the walking, it felt like there was just a little bit of sluggishness to it. Like, it wasn't responding perfectly to my inputs. But it is a beta. I'm hoping that's something that they work out a little bit.
It felt smooth to me. Like, maybe I just played it a lot more and just got used to it.
Mm-hmm.
It might be what it is.
It may have been something I just needed to get used to, but it just felt so sluggish and just off slightly. It wasn't a negative. It was just more of a neutral for me.
So you're saying you're bad at the game?
No. I'm saying that the combat felt fleshy.
Yeah, it did. It felt good. No?
It felt odd. I wonder if there will be more weapons or if basically, like, each shell has their own weapon. I hope there's more weapons.
Me too. If there's only 4 weapons, it's going to be a negative. But I don't see this being a very long game.
Oh, I don't either. I really don't.
15 people, like...
There's only so much they can do.
Yeah, like, I got to keep that with my expectations. Like, it's only...
At the end of the day...
Especially for as good as it looks,
and
it can't be that long with that many people.
At the end of the day, it is still a small development team. They only have so many resources. One more huge positive for me, and we'll move on.
Okay.
Level design. I know it was only 1 level, but I thought it was a very well-designed level.
Yeah.
I hope the rest of them are like that. There were secrets There were extra paths to take if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go straight through and right into the next little section, but there was a lot to find in that level.
Yeah, it was the opening level. I didn't like that there wasn't a short, like, because usually in Soul, and this is just my Dark Souls expectations.
Yeah.
Like, you go through the level, and then you open a door, it opens a shortcut right to the boss.
Yeah.
They didn't have that. If you want to get to the boss, you had to run past everything again.
Yeah, well, I mean, who's to say that right when you got into that next area, there's not a door that opens back up into the previous area?
All right. What didn't you like about the beta?
The parry system.
You didn't like it?
It felt very inconsistent. Again, that's something that they could change. One thing that I didn't like at all is I very much missed a shield.
So you want an easy mode?
No, it doesn't make it easy. It just makes it like, okay, so the hardened thing is awesome, right? But it's on a cooldown. It's a shield you can only use every 7 seconds. Like,
yeah,
the hardened system is awesome.
Yeah, I liked it.
But I still missed the ability to block.
So you didn't like Bloodborne either?
Well, see, Bloodborne had a perfect parry system.
Oh.
If they make it to where that the parry system is more consistent and easier to understand, like because there were times like I was like, I'm nailing the timing, like it's just not working. That's how I felt.
I got 2 words for you.
If you tell me to get good, Randy, I'll tell you to get out. Anyway, the reason why I say that I missed the shield is because it made the fighting one-dimensional to me.
What do you mean?
It was a very stagger-based system, right?
Yeah.
Like, so you can go in, and if you're staggering an enemy, you can just keep hitting them.
Yeah.
Or if you gotta basically use their momentum against them. So you only have 2 options basically. You run in, you hit, and you roll back out.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you run in, you harden, let them hit you, hit them, stagger them, and roll back out.
Yeah. Or you do the jump harden. Wait for them to hit you, hit them, they stagger, you hit them 3 more times, then jump out.
But you're still rolling back out, Randy. And it was very one-dimensional with other Souls-like games, or let's just say with Dark Souls, like you can play multiple ways. You can be quick and go in and come back out. You can shield and circle, or you can use magic. Hopefully one of the abilities is sort of a ranged character, one of the shells, but we'll see. But again, it's just a beta.
Or you get good and parry him.
Oh my god.
I didn't like that if you don't have any resolve and you parry him, it gives you a bar of resolve, but you can't use it right then.
Yeah.
So you got parried twice to get a riposte. I didn't like that. I didn't like that if you parried once, especially as hard as it is, like they just kind of felt back. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah.
Kicked
and it didn't even give you an advantage.
No.
Yeah.
Like they just
it left you in a neutral area.
Yeah.
Basically. It's also hard to talk about the abilities because 90% of them just said locked. Like you couldn't even tell what they were. 60% of them said locked.
Yeah.
It didn't look like there were a lot of upgrade choices.
No.
But with 4 people, I guess there would be a lot to spread around. So
yeah, because you get to play as all 4. They got the items. That I did like that too. The effigies.
Mm-hmm.
Like that effigy of Teal and effigy of Horus.
Yeah.
So you could switch shells in the middle of combat.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And a limited item.
Yeah.
So you can't just do it at will. You need to choose when to do those.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, that's it for the beta.
Yeah, that's about it.
But it was just one level of one game. And, I mean, the fact that we're making a video should just tell you right then and there that, it's got promise.
Oh, yeah.
And that's
I was going to buy this game anyway because I love Dark Souls.
Yeah.
And all I got to say, it's a Souls-like game. Like, we bought Code Vein and it sucked.
You thought it sucked. I like that game.
It was okay.
But, I mean, at the end of the day, the only thing I can say about it is I came away impressed and wanting more.
Yes. Very impressed.
So, to me, this beta was a win. I can't wait to see what else they do. And the game is slated to come out late 2020. Hopefully that sticks with that.
Q3, which we're in Q3 now.
Oh, so it could be soon.
It could be tomorrow. It is a free open beta, which I was excited about. Mm-hmm. I sent you a screenshot of my email as soon as I seen it. Because it was a closed beta. And I'm trying to hustle their customer
Oh, yeah.
service.
You spent all day trying to get a beta code. And then they end up making it free.
Yeah. I was like entering art contests. I've never done art in my life.
I will say, you have been, if it wasn't for you, I would have never heard of this game.
I know.
You've been telling me about this game for probably 4 or 5 months now.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit longer. And
Hyped.
but I love Dark Souls.
Yeah.
But I'm not huge into I've got to play every Souls-like game like you are. But I gotta say, I'm excited about this one. It looks promising. When it comes out, I will definitely play it. I definitely get it. There'll be a more in-depth review.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Anyway, guys, that's just our thoughts. What were your thoughts? Did you get a chance to play the beta? Like he said, it's going on for just a little bit longer. You probably only have like 2 days after this video comes out. So
download it right now. Play it.
Give it a chance. It's only about an hour long once you, or if you're me, it's about 3 hours long. But
it's like 20 minutes.
It's 20 minutes once you get good. But yeah, definitely let us know what you think down below. Like, comment, subscribe, join the amateur family, become an amateur. Comment your review down below.
See you next time. Final thought, learn to parry.